Good day, everybody. This week I would like to talk about something that I believe will really help us in the new year. With the new year comes fresh opportunities and new things, and I think it's so important for us to remind ourselves, not just in the beginning of a year, all the time, but especially in the beginning of a year, that we are loved by God. And what I would like to talk to you about this week is just the love that God has for us. I think so many times we try to experience things in God and we try to get things from Him that we will effortlessly walk in if we know we are loved by Him. And the Bible tells us in Ephesians chapter 3, and there we read about a prayer that Paul prayed for the Ephesian church. And in verse 19 he prays, "May you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to understand fully. Then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God." I love how he says that it's too great to understand, but yet we can experience it. But then he says, when we walk in the love of God, when we have a revelation of the love that He has for us, we will walk in the fullness and power that comes from God. You see, understanding God's love is really the key to experiencing His fullness. It's also the key to walk in freedom and fruitfulness. So it's so important to know that we are loved by God. And as you set goals for the year, and as you dream dreams, and as you trust God for things, remember that He loves you. We also read in 1 John chapter 4 verse 16, "And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them." I think many Christians make the mistake of simply not knowing that God loves them, but also not relying on the love that He has for us. And I love how John says there, because God is love, we need to know and believe that He loves us, and we need to rely on the love that He has for us. So I want to challenge you to make one of your goals this year, not trying to love God more, but to rely more on the love that He has for you. I believe it will be the best year yet for us if we walk with an awareness of the love that our Father has for us. So remember today, you truly are highly favored and deeply loved.